Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, this is Astrid Legue here, and I am here to introduce Chris and his friend Terry. They will be calling the RSC Family Night Race Night. Thank you.
And Terry, well, that one was my wife. So I've gotten my entire family involved here tonight. And I've got a friend involved here tonight. Terry, the man Foster, joining me, Chris Legue, up in the Legue Lounge, getting ready to go for a 3-car shootout here, Terry. And it may only be 3 cars, but these girls are running very close lap times to each other.
Yes, they are, Chris. I've been sitting there watching all 3 of them. Lisa seems to be the little slowest, but she's picked up the pace in the last 3 laps. So I think we're going to have a hell of a race here with these 3 ladies.
I think so, too. And I want to, again, thank everybody for coming in tonight here. It's Family Night presented by the Victory Junction Camp along with Evidence-Based Mommy. And speaking of the Evidence-Based Mommy, let's go ahead and bring in Samantha Radford. Samantha, this is Chris and Terry up in the booth. Do you have a copy? Samantha, this is Chris and Terry up in the booth. Do you have a copy, please? Oh, I don't like it when things fail on me, Terry. Samantha?
I hear you.
Sam?
She's
Samantha?
turning laps like crazy, man. She don't care.
She don't care. She can't even find the button. She's like, hey, I know it's push to talk, but I'm just going to keep running this 94 around this track right now, being scored quickest on the track by just a little bit. 1/100th of a second is what she's got, Terry.
Yes, I'm watching.
that is something else. We're going to try one more time here as she's getting around this track. Samantha, this is Chris and Terry up in the booth. Do you have a copy? We're going to go with no. We're going to try again in a little bit, but right now, Samantha, focus right in. That's okay. Linda, we want to thank you for tuning in, hon. I love you. I really do. I look for you in every single one of my broadcasts. And Family Snare, listen, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much for putting on the race here tonight. We recognize the Victory Junction camp and something that is near and dear to your heart. And want to make sure that it is out there. Make sure everybody to go on out to the Victory Junction camp. Check them out. Google it if you have to. But I want you all to be aware of what's going on there. Camp for kids, doing great things. And Mitchell was kind enough to come on and talk to us a little bit earlier. And I also want to throw out here for any drivers that might be watching, Terry, after this event, we're going to take a little break. Then it's going to be some hosted action right here in these cars, the Legend cars. It will not be on YouTube. I want to put that out there straight away because I am going to switch out my keyboard and mouse for a steering wheel.
I'm so ready to do this. You might also want to let them know that I think some of the RFC guys and some of the guys I'm involved with, Blazing Pedals, I think a couple of these guys might even jump in and race with us a little bit.
I can't wait. I hope that's the case. I want to be able to race again. And this is a step in that right direction. Speaking of, this coming Tuesday, if you guys aren't familiar, Racing for a Cause is going to be running these Legend cars as a non-broadcasted season. And if you're interested, make sure to check out Racing for a Cause right on Facebook. Make sure to get in touch with Troy Radford. He is going to be the admin for those races. I'm going to be a driver. So if I've ever done you wrong, if I've said your name wrong, if I've called you out during a race, right, Terry? Please make sure to come out. Put that front bumper on my back bumper. Take me out. I don't care.
You're never going to finish the lap around me.
Well, first of all, Terry, you're going to have to catch me, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be running for the pole every single night. I'm not going to let up. My throttle has two positions, off and on.
Well, that's funny because I have a pedal in the middle that when I push it, it slows me down, so I can wait on you.
No,
that's
sir.
Not a big deal.
No, sir. There is no such thing as that middle pedal when I am out on track, and I'm going to prove it to everybody here tonight after we get done with the spouse race. It looks like we have 3 cars getting ready to go. And again, this is 5 Flags. It's a little half-mile track right down in Florida getting ready to go. And we've got those 3 drivers. We've got Samantha Radford, Michelle Snare, and Lisa Massengill getting ready to roll. And so far, during this warm-up session, Samantha Radford has been the girl with the hot foot getting ready to go around this little half-mile track. We're going to try her one more time to see if we can get a hold of Samantha Radford. Samantha, this is Chris and Terry up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
There we go. Samantha, it's so good to talk to you again. Why don't you go ahead and talk about what Evidence-Based Mommy is?
Hi. So, Evidence-Based Mommy is a website where I help parents to thrive while they're raising their kids. I combine science and wellness, and my chemistry background and other research I've done to help parents. So, yeah.
And you have a website.
I do. It is evidencebasedmommy.com. There's a hyphen between evidence and based. Just so you know.
Just like we have it up underneath the RFC symbol to the top left. Oh, Lisa Massengill into the wall hard. Samantha, I want to thank you for coming out. Number 1. Number 2, the car's got to be feeling pretty good because right now you've got the hot shoe, you've got the top speed, but only by 1/100th of a second over Michelle Snare.
Wow, that was stressful. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm like, oh no.
Samantha, my question is, what's your strategy for tonight? Do you have one?
Oh gosh. Don't wreck and don't run into people and try to go fast and do whatever Troy tells me to.
For a
Yeah,
very
you tell
good
him to leave.
strategy.
You need to just tell him to leave the room. I've watched him race before.
Actually, I did tell him that I thought I might do better when he's not right there, but we'll see.
Well, unfortunately, unless you've picked up adminning skills, he's going to have to stick around, Samantha. But listen, truly a pleasure to talk to you again. I always love these talks. And of course, you know, or maybe you don't know how I feel about Troy, but I absolutely love him. And man, I just want to be able to meet you guys in person. I want to meet all of your kids, including your youngest. Congratulations once again. I don't think I've had an opportunity yet to congratulate you in person, as it were, on the birth of your son, but beautiful little boy. And man, I would love to meet you guys someday.
Oh, thank you. That would be awesome. So I know he's got all these friends that, like, I know all about. You know, we know all about y'all, and you know, it would be neat to actually get to meet y'all.
It would be wonderful. And Samantha, I'm going to put you back up, but go get them tonight. Good luck in that number 94.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Samantha Radford, driver of the number 94, sitting on pit road because I don't know if she needs any more practice, Terry, but
Yeah,
I'll tell
has
you,
not moved.
Michelle Snare out there, she is biting at the bit, trying to figure out a way to get around Samantha Radford, and she may have something for her. Only 1/100th of a second. I mean, that's dang close.
Very close, very close. Yeah, Michelle, man, I think she's got something for Samantha tonight, but we can't count out Lisa either. She might be just sandbagging.
Yeah, you might be right.
You never know. You never know. Just pull the wool, man. Pull the wool. How much time we got before we go green?
Not very much longer. 2 minutes before qualifying. I'm looking in over at the chat here, and I'm looking at the family snare chat. Listen to this. This is incredible. He says, I also wanted to say what I didn't in the interview. My parents said every lap I led, they will donate $1 to Victory Junction. And that's about 20 extra dollars going to the Victory Junction camp, which is absolutely amazing. It's so great to hear. And Mitchell, buddy, congratulations. You did a good job for the Victory Junction camp here tonight.
That's awesome. That is just awesome.
Terry, I know you run with the Blazing Pedals, but my heart is always going to be with Racing for a Cause because they really do it. And man, I can't tell you how much money we have raised through the years to go to various different charities and the like. But you got a little sample of that here not that long ago when we ran that charity race between Racing for a Cause and Blazing Pedals.
Very true. Yeah. I got a hold of you and Rick, and then you put me directly with Troy. Then Troy was a godsend through all that charity race, and we had a bunch of guys show up for it. Raised, I want to say, right at $1,000, and I apologize, I cannot remember the charity at the moment, but yeah, we raised about $1,000 for that. And again, RFC, I love these guys. I mean, I don't race with them anymore. I got to race just a little bit with them, but because of my time, I just couldn't do it anymore. But yeah, this is an awesome group.
Yeah, it was the head and neck cancer awareness. I remember that like it was yesterday because one of the driver's fathers, I'm not going to give names or anything like that, but is also dealing with that particular concern, who's doing very well, by the way. I'm going to put it out there right now. He's doing great, and I'm happy to hear that. But that is exactly what that charity was. And yeah, just over $1,000 raised for that charity by one simple event, Terry. It's so easy if everybody comes together and are on the same page, wanting to do that kind of donation, race, put it all on the line for one particular thing.
Oh, heck yeah. And I don't know if everybody else knows this, but everybody that won, whoever won the race, and anybody that won the stages in that charity race, everybody was eligible for put money in their pocket, and nobody took it. They said, Terry, put it all right back into the charity, and that's exactly what we did. And again, I think Troy gave him a check for $1,000, maybe right at $1,000.
Yeah.
So I have one quick question here. I'm looking at the chat, live chat. Linda Haney, I see you in here all the time watching these RFC guys race and stuff. When are we going to see Linda Haney in a rig?
Well, I happen to know a little bit about Linda. She is the grandmother for one of the Racing for a Cause drivers. She's the sweetest person that I've met on iRacing. Honestly, and she makes sure.
I don't want to hear this too old stuff.
No, she's not too old, but she does not have a rig of her own. Her grandson doesn't even live in the same state. Her grandson races for Racing for a Cause. That's Dale. And I call him KD. I always will call him KD. KD Osmond races for Racing for a Cause. And I'll tell you, Terry, he just finished up a Tuesday night series with these guys. so close. He had a great season this year, just was not able to finish the deal.
She just wrote back when my grandson shares his ring.
Linda,
that's awesome.
It's never going to happen, is it, hon? You know that. I know that. We all know that. And look, here we are in the middle of qualifying. Samantha Rashford with the pole, 19,481. A little bit slow, maybe. The 43 has a chance. She takes it over. And that is Michelle Snare taking the pole away from Samantha Radford by 9/100ths of a second.
So we're waiting for Lisa to hit the track, or is she already out there?
We're waiting for Lisa to hit the track. And it's like these guys are taking, these women are taking one at a time. They're doing a great job because, as a broadcaster, having too many cars on track kind of stinks. You can't focus your energy on all of them. But right now, it is the 43 of Michelle Snare already with the pole, crosses the start-finish line one more time, and 19,204, not as fast as her quick lap time. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. A 19,272 is her quick time, and unfortunately did not get beat by her previous lap time. So I'll tell you, Snare, she is coming out. The whole Snare family tonight, honestly, Terry, is really just ramping it up.
All three of them.
Yeah, I mean,
doing a heck of a job out here today.
It's almost like they sponsored tonight's event, right?
Yeah, right. I don't know where they came up with this stuff, but I tell you what, I'm glad they did. And I know none of these people know me other than Troy, basically, but I am so pleased to be here, and thank you for conning me. He didn't con me to come in. I was more than glad to come in and do this with him. But I'm loving it, guys.
In all the time I've known you, Terry, I haven't had to con you into anything. You just kind of like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I do love that about you, bud. I really do. And again, the same thing I said to Samantha holds true to a lot of people, and you're one of them, Terry. There have been so many great people that I've met here on iRacing that I would love to meet in real life. Terry, you're one of them. You're not even that far away. That's the killer.
Well, I've already talked to you guys about this once. I'm still seriously thinking about jumping on my big red Harley and taking that 740-mile trip out that way. It'd be a long weekend for me, but I think it would be a great ride to ride out to, you're in Maine, right?
No. And howdy, I thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, obviously tonight, not really this is not supposed to be an intense night. It's a family night. It's a family affair. So we do have a little bit of fun with it. And if I told you the secrets behind it, you wouldn't believe me maybe, but I'm telling you, I have a good time. And of course, look, a little background, myself and a gentleman named Rick Hammond Jr. actually helped form Racing for a Cause. So we know a lot of these drivers. We have known them for many years at this point, and it's so good to kind of come back to what I'll call, in air quotes, home. They make it very, very easy for us, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Howdy 84, thanks, man, and we appreciate that. I'm glad you can hear us. And I tell you what, I had to ask Chris off air on some of the kids' name a little bit ago, so that's the only reason I got him right. But yeah, appreciate that.
No, we do everything we can here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Make sure to tune in just about every single night, guys. We have something going on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Unfortunately, Linda, tomorrow night, listen, I've already got plans. I got to squeeze on over to Talladega along with Rick in the booth with me. We've got a race to call for Blazing Pedals. Terry, you're going to be a part of that along with your teammates. And I know you've got a plan. I even know what the plan is, but we're not going to divulge it. And I think we need to talk about that plan a little bit more. I'm not so sure about that. As we get ready to grid them up, let's kick on the music. Three drivers are going to take the green flag here tonight. Road number 1 going to be the 43 of Michelle Snare. Samantha Radford going to pick up her outside, and starting in shotgun position here tonight going to be the number 4. And trust me, that is not what she looks like. Lisa Massengill taking up that shotgun position. Mike, I'm sorry. I didn't want to beat you up too much, but I kind of had to. Samantha Radford in the 94. Michelle Snare and Lisa Massengill. It's going to be an interesting race here. Even with only 3 cars, these legends, they have a habit of making good racing happen, Terry.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I mean, we've already seen it with the kids.
Yes, I have.
And now the spouses. Look, it's going to be good.
Now, I've got a theory on this race. Lisa Massengill, she's holding back just a hair bit right here on this pace lap. I think she's sandbagging, buddy. I really think she's sandbagging.
She might be. Mike out there saying thanks. Buddy, I just know she looks better than you.
That didn't take a whole lot.
But right now she's sitting shotgun position. Look, the pace car lights are off. We're going to be going to green here pretty quick. And there we go. The Ford Mustang drops off the field. Here we go to the green flag. The 43 of Michelle Snare has control of the field. She hits the loud pedal. Here we go. Green flag action from Five Flag Speedway. As the 43 takes the lead once again, Samantha Radford, Lisa Massengill holding back just a little bit. May not be the worst move of all. Samantha Radford in second spot. Gonna have to put the challenge on the 43. Dives down to the inside, going into turn 101. It is a battle for the lead, and quickly it is over. Samantha Radford takes over that race lead.
Takes over that lead. She's starting to pull away from Michelle there a little bit.
Yeah, Michelle running that second groove up may not be the best. Gotta get down into the corner just a little bit. Snares, make sure she knows she's gotta run that white line. Just don't touch the apron, Terry, because that apron, it'll upset the car, and you might meet Mr. Outside Wall.
He's not friendly one bit. He'll take that right side of your car and just tear the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm watching Lisa. She's picking up pace. Oh, I think she might have touched the inside wall right there, but I thought she was picking up the pace just a little bit.
Damage model is on. 3 quick repairs are in flux here tonight. Lap and number 4 is complete. We were working lap number 5. Samantha Radford, your race leader. She's led 3 laps here tonight. Michelle Snare has led 1, and she was the pole sitter. So it was that very first lap. Since then, Samantha has taken over Michelle Snare, trying to find a way around this track that might be a little bit different than Radford. But different is okay, but faster is where you have to find.
Samantha had to slow down right there. She got down on that apron a little bit more, probably what she wanted. I'm sure that upset her car just a hair bit.
Now the 94, pushes way hard as the cars may be a little bit tight here. Samantha Radford to the top side, and that lets the 43 close the gap just a little bit. Down at 0.3 of a second is the 43 over the 94, or behind the 94, excuse me. Samantha Radford in the 94 is your race leader. Lisa Massengill out back. She's about a second and a half behind second spot, and maybe she's expecting these girls up front to maybe tangle it up a little bit, Terry.
I'm telling you, buddy, she's sandbagging. It's a long race. That's a 35-lap race, and they're, what lap are they into here? 8.
Yeah, they're going to be starting lap number 9 as they cross the start-finish line.
And I want to say 43 and Michelle, I think she's hitting that turn just a little too fast there, that last turn, because she keeps drifting up in the center. Ooh, that was a good turn.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Ryan, I see you out there saying, I want to join you guys next season, but I'm going to tell you right now, after this race event, not sure if it's going to be Troy or I, whichever one of us is quicker on the draw, but we will be hosting some legend cars here tonight, getting ready for that Tuesday night series. This coming Tuesday night, we got some fun runs, is the information I got from Troy, to get ready for the season, and that'll happen the following week right here. And it's not going to be on the Turn 3 Racing Network. It's not going to be broadcasted at all. It's going to be for the glory of it all. I can't wait for that because I'm going to put my wheel up on the desk, Terry, and it's the first time in a long time.
I'm glad you had back on the track. I don't believe you and I have ever been on track together. I guess we will here after a bit, but I'd love to see you on track, buddy.
Well, it's going to happen, bud. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to be an honorary member of the TNA Motorsports guys here tonight and see if we can't get ourselves up into at least the top 5. Oh, the 43. Michelle Snare runs tight and goes around. That maybe. Oh, no. Lisa Massengill gets in the Snare, and it is slow going. And meanwhile, Samantha Radford keeps her foot down. We are running still under the green flag.
Oh, Michelle spun it back around after she tried to get it under control. She's sitting backwards here, facing them.
Oh, man.
Holding the brake. That's awesome.
Well, good job there. I mean, that is something that experienced iRacers can't even do, it seems, sometimes. But heavy damage on the 43 machine. And that's the first time tonight we've seen damage on these Legends cars. The 43 gonna have to come down pit road.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at the back of her car there. She's lost her left rear fender. Front end don't look too bad.
Oh, man. I don't know. It's missing quite a bit of sheet metal. And, okay, family smear. I'm going to assume it's Mitchell up there on chat. If Cameron Littleton or his parents are watching, tell him that Mitchell is very sorry for getting into him a little bit on entry, but it was a fun, eventful, good battle at the beginning. And yes, Mitchell, it really was, bud. And it was cool to see come across the start-finish line in first place. 19 laps to go here for Samantha Radford, who is just absolutely dominating the field now. 6, almost, no, make it 7, second lead over second place, Lisa Massengill.
Michelle got her car fixed, back out on track. She is now running 3 laps behind. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to wish nothing on nobody for her to get them laps back, but she's going to have to race to get it.
Yeah, she is going to have to, Terry. And right in front of her, though, Lisa Massengill in the 4 car. So Michelle Snare looking at the second place runner of Lisa Massengill. And look, you got to start somewhere. Try and get that pass. Hopefully with that quick repair, I believe. And Terry, this is how long it's been since I've been behind the wheel. On a quick repair, do you or do you not get tires?
Okay. Funny thing, I was going to ask you the same question. Because now I know in league, because we are limited to 3 sets of tires, I always have mine turned off when I come in for repair. So I don't know, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's something where if you have it turned on, oh, the 4 gets into the inside wall, slows her up big time. Lisa Massengill into that inside wall. The 43 taking a peek to the outside, get too high into the outside retaining wall. No damage this time on the 43, but man, that a hard hit to that outside retaining wall.
The way that car is running for the 43 of Michelle, I think she may have got the tires with the quick fix, because she is just walking right back up onto the 4 Lisa Massengill.
I believe you're right, and Tyler Hilton actually answered the question for us. Does not give you tires unless you selected them when you pit. Tyler, thank you very much for the answer, but I hope you're able to join us here after this race. Gonna do some racing here on iRacing. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. That's the only problem I can think of, Terry.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm good with it. I know how. Hey, listen, up front by 11.8 seconds, it's Samantha Radford, and she is walking away, being ultra consistent. It's almost like maybe she's not doing so bad with Troy standing over her shoulder.
Or maybe he's not standing over here.
Well, listen, that's we can't see, so it's Scout's honor on this one. The 94 doing a great job, though. I will say this: Troy is. It's not Troy driving. I can tell just by how it's happening. Samantha doing a great job, though, and I'll listen to all of the kids who raced tonight, to the spouses, and to the spouses that are standing over those shoulders. Thank you guys very, very much. This has been a blast. And Terry, I'm glad that you've had the experience to come out and really kind of get through this broadcasting experience through multiple different races. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh man, it's great. I don't know why I don't do this more often with you guys, but again, time constraints for me, for my stupid work schedule I do. So, but I'm enjoying tonight. Thank you for inviting me in here. I'm loving this, man.
I've told you multiple times, but you're always welcome up here. You're unofficially part of the Turn 3 crew. And right here on the Turn 3 Network, I want to go ahead and thank everybody for coming on out to Racing for a Cause Family Night, presented by Victory Junction Camp, along with Evidence-Based Mommy. We got a chance to talk to Samantha Radford earlier. We also got a chance to talk to Mitchell Snare about the Victory Junction Camp. And look, this is what tonight is all about, guys. Go ahead and check those things out. And, for the Victory Junction Camp, maybe if you have a couple extra dollars, it does not take a lot. You don't have to do 100. You don't have to do 20. Any money helps. And it is going for kids. Oh, the 43 tight. And right into the wall goes Michelle Snare. And then back into the inside retaining wall. It stays under green as Samantha Radford able to get around the trouble. She is just cruising on with 5 laps to go.
Man, it's just awesome doing this.
It's so much fun, bud. This is why I do it. Here I am. I've got a smile on my face. I'm watching everything. Now, give me about a half an hour. Everything's going to change, okay? The smile is going to be gone. The competition eyes are going to be on. I'm going to take the glasses off. I'm going to put the VR on, and it's all about competition at that point. But right now, I'm just having a blast.
Oh, most definitely. I am too. I'm sitting there watching Samantha now, and you said a minute ago you knew it wasn't Troy. I can tell it's not Troy because she hasn't hit the wall yet. So I'm loving this, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, listen, next time by, she's going to see the popsicle sticks up in the air, that white flag and checker flag getting ready to fly up in the air as the flagman grabs them both side by side. He waves them. 2 laps to go here from Five Flags.
Samantha's got a heck of a lead too.
That's boy,
15 seconds.
Oh, it's up to actually 16 seconds now. She comes out of turn 4, getting ready to see the White Silk fly from the flag stand. White Silk is out. It's down. The 94, 1 lap to go, getting ready to win this one. And right now, a 16-second lead. She has got this one firmly under control. A big crash might be the only thing that stops her coming out of turns 3 and 4. The 94 holds strong, and she crosses the start-finish line. Your race winner tonight, Samantha Radford. About 16 seconds later, working down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. It's going to be Lisa Massengill, followed by Michelle Snare. Michelle trying to stay on that. She's a few laps down. We're going to be honest. But, man, what a finish. Samantha Radford going to be your race winner. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here for us on the Turn 3 Racing Network. You've watched the Racing for a Cause Family Night presented by Victory Junction Camp. Make sure to take a look at the Victory Junction Camp on Google. Google them up, find them, and look, if you can do $1 or $2, make sure you do. It's going to kids. How can you say no? Evidence-Based Mommy. Make sure to check them out. Evidencebasedmommy.com and see what Samantha's been up to. I want to thank everybody once again for coming out to the Turn 3 Racing Network. If you're a driver, make sure to look for either myself or Troy Radford as a host for upcoming races. There will be a password, so make sure to check it out on Racing for a Cause over on Facebook. And for that, Terry, I'm going to be racing against you here pretty soon. So
yes,
we're friends right now, but we're going to be enemies later. I want to thank you for coming on out to it. Join me here tonight in the Turn 3 Racing Network booth.
Again, thank you, bud, for inviting me in here, and to all our RFC people out there. Hey, I love being part of your family occasionally. I love this. You guys are awesome. And again, Chris, thanks. And I'll see you on track here in a few, bud.
We'll see you on track, and it's not going to be as friendly as it is right now. And for Terry, this is Chris. We're going to call it a night here on Family Night. once again, thank you, and we will see you again next time.